Hi, everybody. How are you today? I'm doing fantastic. It is a bit of a stormy day, but that's okay. We've had a lot of beautiful days, and it was actually starting to get a little dry outside, so we really needed the rain. Well, first of all, welcome back to all of my existing subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. And I would like to welcome anybody new here. I would love for you to become a subscriber. We love new subscribers here. So, welcome. I hope you'll stick around for a little bit, and I hope that this video brings you some value. I first have to apologize once again to everybody because if you know, you know, I had plugs put in my eyes and they are still running. It's not as bad, but it's bad enough that I'm constantly like anyway, enough about me. Today, Miss Nikki and I, on our collab, we are going back in time to Jeffree Star's Androgyny Palette. Boy, now that is a trip back in time. He hasn't even been out of his... I have not taken him out of this box in... Oh my gosh. It's been years. We'll just... if I need to give an exact one, you know what? No, I'll just throw a dart. We'll say 3. So what is this? 2025, 2022, maybe. If even then, I may not have even taken him out of the box since before COVID, and so it's been a minute. I may have since then, but at any rate, I haven't. I certainly haven't filmed it. So pardon me for all the nose dabs and all the eye dabs. I'm so sorry. let's just get into this, okay? First of all, still got the card. I never ever took the little protective little cling off the mirror. That says a lot. And just looking at it, you can see that it has barely been dipped into. I mean, I'm not lying. It has been a minute. And so that I am just super excited to get in here and play with this. It was... Do you remember the video where it had him changing from like his long hair to the short hair with where Lipstick Nick, I think it is, covered all of his tattoos and everything? I always thought that was just one of the best videos that he ever made. I thought it was well edited. I thought it was well thought out. I just thought it was well done. And that's before AI. So that is the quality of the editors that he has at his disposal, or had been, to do that kind of work. And let's not take anything away from Lipstick Nick. She is a magician. That woman, I tell you what, you talk about somebody born for a trade. She is amazing. I have all respect for that woman. Her skills are just incredible. I just incredible. And you know, kind of like Nikki Tutorials. She's another one. She's been, I think she first started doing makeup when she was, actually doing like videos, YouTubing, when she was, 11, 12? And she just kept at it and just kept getting better and better and better. And she really goes for some outrageous looks too. The most recent short that I saw of hers was doing lace lipstick. And that's something I never thought of. And she always makes it seem like so much fun. But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about Jeffree Star. We're here to talk about the Androgyny Palette. And there's a lot here, like there always is with him. And as always, I'm very curious to see what Miss Nikki comes up with. Will we be twins? Will we be very different? Well, I'm diving in. Let's find out what we do. I've got my handy dandy magnifying mirror right here that just holds my self-esteem right in its little light. I have my Lorella mug. Oh, yep, got my Lorella mug. I put in another order last night, y'all. Alex is sending me a hoodie because he said, you promote us so much. I'm sending you some stuff. And so I've got a box coming. And wait, you're going to enjoy this unboxing. I can't wait. All right, so again, I'm not going to do just a blow by blow. You guys have let me know you really don't need that. But I feel like I do need to let you know where my starting off point is going to be. And right off the bat, I'm going to go in with Safe Word. And I know that's kind of dark, but I'm going to take a very, very light hand to it. And if I need to, I will use a little bit of this pressed Ofra setting powder just to kind of to tone it down a little bit. But we're going to give it the old college try. Yeah, I'm just putting a little on here. And you know, this is so interesting because you get to see how much his formula has changed from then to now. And it really is different. And we'll see as we go along, as we put it on, how it wears, because you tend to get spoiled by his newer formulas. So let me see here just real quick, and I'm going to try to stay on camera, but I want to just take a peek real quick just to make sure I'm taking a light enough hand. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna move you in just a little bit closer. Not that I think you probably need to see my face any closer, but I need to see my face a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. All right. And just dabbing. And take it all over the lid. And I like using a nice big fat brush when I do this. For me, it just disperses the color better. I'm no expert on brushes. I don't claim to be. You can tell me you're using the blah blah X214 brush, and I'm going to see a brush that looks like something I have in my collection, and so I'll try that one. I just, maybe I should take the time to educate myself a little bit, because if I'm going to be doing these videos, I probably should know a little bit more about what I'm talking about. Now that I think about it. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, you guys, for watering up on you like this. All right, and we're going to do the same thing over here on this eye. And just dab him in. So, Safe Word. You know, some of his names were tamer back in the day. Although I can't say any, I say tamer. I would never say tame. Okay. And that's going on real nice. Yeah, I like it. I'm happy with that. It's nice and, well, neutral. I would love to create some of those wild looks that Nick does. But I mean, I really would have to take a master class, and you know, I would have to go to I think cosmetology school to learn about, you know, stenciling and all the things that I don't know about. I would have to learn. And I know YouTube is a wonderful place to learn. Don't get me wrong, because you can pause it, put it on rewind. So I'm not poo-pooing any of that. Okay, so we've got that on and it looks pretty good. I think I might need just a tad more over here. That could just be me. I don't know because I just, you know. All right, and let's see the colors I'm wearing today. I am wearing a Faith, Hope, Love t-shirt. I don't know if you can see all of that. I don't, maybe I should show like a bigger, but I'm limited by my camera. I guess I could use a big ass tablet I've got, but the camera on it isn't near as good as it is on my OnePlus phone. So I think I'm gonna go in. Do you know what? I'm gonna play with this military. I'm gonna go in with the green. I know I said no play-by-plays, but I thought you might want to know because it's different. But I don't want to do something that looks like, oh, well, she did that 10 videos ago, or she did that 2 videos ago, anything like that. I want this to be, oh, she did that, what was it, 2 years ago? So, anyway, yeah. Military. Oh, so pretty. I better tap some of that off. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, I do. And he doesn't have any other greens this color. Now, and looking at it, in the palettes that I have of his, I've got several. I've got a lot, but I don't have them all. There's a few that I really wish I had, and I'm going to try to find, I want the cotton candy palette. I'd like to have that one. I've got pastel palettes, but I don't have a Jeffree Star pastel palette. Oh. I really do like that. That's nice. I need to get this. This thing is almost too good of a magnifying mirror, because you got to get your face right in front of it. Okay, I got to deepen this over here a little bit. Oh. No. Okay. All right. I like that. That's different. Is one darker than the other? Or is it just the lighting? All the faces it takes to make a face. What? Well, okay. Well, I think other than I feel like I'm just missing the mark right here, but that might really just be me. Well, we're moving forward. Moving right along. Okay, we're out of the military now. And I think we're going to go to charm school. There's a yellow, a orangey yellow in here right above it called charm. And I think I'm going to go into that. And I'm going to use my other brush that looks just like that one, because I like the shape. All right. We might love this, we might hate this, but we're still going to do it. And I'm going to pull this across the lid. And being as so far I'm working with all mattes, I am going to definitely work in some shimmers just so this doesn't start to look muddy. For me, it's a personal preference now. For me, I feel like if I don't use shimmers, my eye looks start to look a little muddy, and that's a me thing. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's an everybody thing. I just know it is a me thing. What about you? What do you think? Are you happy using just mattes? Do you prefer to use just shimmers and metallics and all the shiny things? I love all the shiny things. Okay, I like that. Don't like that I got it up quite that high on my lid, but I can work with it. Again, his formula is so different from this palette to now, and I'm noticing it just by working with it. It's just different. It's not that this is bad. It's just different. You know, we all improve with age. Aren't we all like fine wine? Okay. And I know part of my problem is my eyes are watering, and it's kind of it's getting my brush just a little bit damp, and that's also it's trying to give splotch, and this is not splotchy color. Oh, that's pretty. I think what do you all think so far? Leave it down in the compliments. Either a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or you can say, oh, Shelly, you could do so much better. Any old thing. I got thick skin, I can take it. Of course, all compliments are accepted and appreciated and loved. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to go up this way with a darker shimmer, and it's called Deja Vu. And I'm thinking, what brush do I want for that? This one's probably too big. This one's a better one. Okay. We're going to go in with Deja Vu, and this is a copper shimmer. You can see that. I'm tapping some of that off. And then I'm going to go up the lid with that, with a very, very soft, light touch. And take it into the brow line. And I'm going to try to move it over and blend it just a little bit with Military. And you could almost do this with your finger to control the touch, because this is a deep color. And I will probably use a brush that has no color on it to blend on this just a little. Or like I said, I may even have to add just a touch of that Ofra white powder. Even though I know it's setting powder, it still can act as a to lighten your color. You can, blend them together. Or I guess I could borrow from another palette, but I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to stick with this palette. And again, over on this side, doing the same thing. Lightly blending. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's thundering outside. Well, actually, I got it more on the way I really wanted it on this side than I did the other side, so I'm going to have to blend a little bit on that, on the right eye, because I really wanted to keep it soft. Man, that's pretty. That is so, so, so pretty. But yeah, I was too heavy-handed over here. So let me take a blender. This doesn't have any color, and see if I first can't blend some of that off of there. Well, it kind of worked. Kind of. What I should have done was put the shadow on my hand and then applied it to my eye. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that, but I still don't just naturally think to do it. And I'm paying the price for that. Okay. Get that blended out some. Yeah, that just is a little darker though. That really, I mean, maybe it's just me. What do you guys think? Is this darker on this right eye than it is on the left? Let me know in the comments. And is that a common thing that I do? Because I don't see it the way you all see it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with something lighter. I'm going to go with frosting, and this is another metallic or shimmer shade. And let's see, I'll use this smaller. No, I won't use that brush. I use this one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Frosting. That's the color. And let's see if I blend it onto my hand. And then blend it in. Maybe I won't have that same problem. Blend, blend, blend. Either that or I just swatched it all on my hand and nothing will go on my face. Oh no, it's going on just fine. Yay! Success! I'm happy with that. I think that's pretty. Now let's go for the other eye. This is the swatch of it on my hand, so you can see that it's definitely got a shimmer to it. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, I hear the thunder. Okay, and let's see. I want to use one more color, and I'm going to go... You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put a line, and I'm going to use Fetish. It's the red in here. Yes, I know. I'm doing what I said I wouldn't. It's this one. Just because I really like that color and really wanted to use it in some way. So let's see. Let me get this brush here. We're going to try it. If not, I've got I got a lot of liners. Oh, and I've got more coming too from Lorella. You guys, you gotta trust me on Lorella. All right, Fetish, going in. Ooh, and I am so happy. Oh my. She goes on like a dream. Oh, you know what? I gotta wet this brush. I do. I gotta, let me see, let me get this. Nope. Just getting a little cap full of water. There we go. And I'm gonna pour that back in. I just want to be able to barely dampen this brush. I've got to see this. I got to see this wet. Oh my word. Okay. Hello, Miss Fetish. How are you, ma'am? Y'all, don't be afraid to wet your brushes. I'm telling you, look. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful. I love a good red liner anyway. I think I've mentioned it before. It tends to bring out more of the hazel, the green side of the hazel of my eyes. Because there's some looks that I can use that it'll make my eyes look just as brown as anything, and other ones, they will look green, and they're hazel. My daughter has the same color eyes as me, and you can always tell if we've been crying or if we've got a cold. You know, if it's something that makes our eyes red, they're green, and it's like you're feeling some type of way, aren't you? Hers will get real green if she gets angry. That's when I stay away. Like, oh, I'm glad I don't work for you. Okay. I'm even trying to put that up in my waterline. That might be a mistake. But how do we learn? Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's bleeding down into my lower waterline. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a little creative with that. But, okay. Just for, wait a minute. Let me even this out just a little bit more. Oh, hell. Heck. Sorry. I'll try to bloop that out. Oh, I went up too high. Oops. Well, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a little creative here. Blending. Don't you love these awkward silences? Okay. All right, here we have so far. That's the fetish, and I used it with a wet liner. Now, I cannot not use the androgyny color in this look, so that's going to have to go under the eye. So this is going to be a dramatic eye. And I'm just going to go in with that same brush that I just cleaned off. I'm going in with androgyny under the eye. And yes, this brush is still damp. And I'm not taking it too far up, just a little, to kind of blend it in with the fetish. Let me try this another way. And now I just need to bring it up there to kind of meet up with fetish. I'm not trying to do much of a wing. Oh, I think I went too far. with my eyes watering. It's like, it's kind of a challenge. Okay, and now for waterline liner. Let's see, what do I want to use? Of course, we know for mascara, I'm going to be using his F-Proof. What are you doing in there? I guess I'm just going to use my Essence Black. Or I could use that cranberry that I like so well. Because I don't know, that might be a little overkill. That's me fumbling around like I got a whole bunch of stuff. I really don't. It's just a little box. No. Where's my Essence? Where are you? There we are. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot with this cranberry, but I'm gonna blend it in with black, because this might just be way too much overkill. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't help it. I think I need to add just a little bit of black to it. If nothing else, to deepen it up a little bit. I think I don't want to go overboard and just make this whole look end up looking tacky. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that better. If you guys would be so kind, let me know in the comments below what you think once I get this whole final look done. I mean, do you think I needed to add the black, or do you think that it was okay as it was? We'll do some mascara, then we'll get our lips done. I got this new color that I can't wait to try, and I think it'll match with what I'm wearing. I love the wand, or at least the brush, on his F-Proof mascara. It's one of my favorites. It's very good for definition. Well, I just got some on my skin. Oh well, I'll get it. Trying to get over here to baby lashes that I don't quite have. I didn't curl my lashes today. I got so preoccupied trying to get my earrings in that's a story in and of itself. Let's just say I went for 2 days without earrings in ear holes that had been pierced for years, but I had them re-pierced, and I mean it didn't take anything for the guy to re-pierce them, and darned if they didn't close up just enough to not accept the earrings that I wanted to put in them. These two, not these bottom ones, but these two, and I'm juggling earrings and taking the piercing earring that he originally used, and I'm like, we work. It was its whole line of drama. Okay, thank you, Jeffree Star. Thank you very much for your Androgyny Palette, and you will be packed away until, gosh, the next time. No telling which time that'll be, but I'm very happy to have used it. Now just gotta do the lips and we'll be done. Throw my brushes away. And let's see, where is that? First I need a liner. Let's see. Yeah. No, I don't think so. We'll try this one. This one is the NYX Vivid Rich Under the Moonstone. And hopefully it'll go with this new lipstick that I bought I got it as like a little add-on thing that came early from FabFitFun. And it's in the color Moody. And it's from Lys, L-Y-S. Put the mascara away. And so let's do this. We'll see how we do. Yeah. Foundation on my lips. My nails are in such bad shape. I gotta hurry up and put some more nails on them. But I really need to condition them first. More, I should say. Okay. It broke. All right, NYX. All right. Another lip. And she's got some color to her. It's called Moody. Goes on like butter. Right. You know, I think I want to ombre that or add something to it. I always want to add something to something. Let's go for Shane Dawson. Let's go for a little bit of this. Of course, gotta get it off my teeth. Just to kind of help balance out that liner. And I think I might go in a little heavier now with that liner. All right, let's see. Get over here where I can see if I have anything on my teeth before I give you my final thoughts. All right, well, if I do, we're smiling through it. Okay, what do you think, guys? This is the look. What do you think of the eyes? This is the Androgyny Palette. I know my eyes are a little runny, and I'm so sorry for that, but I can't help it. And what do you think of the blush? What do you think of the lip? I used Jeffree Star's highlighter everywhere, and of course I used his Androgyny Palette. I used some of the Shane Dawson, his metallic velour liquid lipstick to kind of enhance this Liss in the shade of Moody. And then I used my NYX lip liner. So that's everything. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope whatever you get into for the rest of the week, you have a lot of fun. I have a unboxing video coming up. I'm going to get this one up tonight. And then I've got more coming. So, as always, I will see you. Oh, please consider leaving a like. Please consider commenting. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. So thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Nikki, I can't wait to see what you came up with, girl. Much love to all of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.